as your empty nesty bestie. I am starting this channel because for me, entering into the empty nest phase was a really hard transition. And I hope to make that transition a little bit easier and smoother for other empty nesters that are finding themselves either preparing to become an empty nester or already there and feeling lost in the sauce. So I just hope that this channel will help make that transition smoother for others. And now that I'm out of the woods, so to speak, because listen, the transition was a rough one, okay? My youngest son is wrapping up his sophomore year of college. So we're going on 2 years of me being in this empty nest phase. And when I say I'm just coming out of the woods, I mean, I'm just coming out of the woods. So what can you expect from this channel? So first things first, I am a Black woman. I am a Black mother. And I have been divorced, for a long time. So I've been a single divorced mom for quite some time. So the perspective that you'll hear here is primarily one from that perspective, being a Black mom, working mom, single mother, transitioning into this empty nest period. Also, I'm a Xennial, which means I'm one of the older millennials, which means I'm an 80s baby, 90s kid, okay? So I'm part of that Oregon Trail generation, part of that latchkey kid generation, Reading Rainbow, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, you get it, okay? All of that. That's where I'm coming from. So you're gonna hear a lot of, stuff. You get me. You know what I mean. And as far as like what's happening in my life right now, I have no idea. That sounds crazy. And it feels a little crazy, but this is my, I guess you could call him my grand dog. It's my oldest son's dog. He's with us for the weekend. So anyway, I have no idea what's happening next. I'm totally leaning on faith right now. This transition has been, I'd say one of the strangest transitions that I've gone through in quite some time, but we're going to talk about it. So what is some of the content that you can expect from this page? Well, I am creating life on my own terms, and you're going to see a lot of that, right? So a lot of it has to do with wellness. A lot of it will have to do with just my journey as an empty nester and what daily life is like being a Xennial empty nester. Also coming into middle age. I feel funny about that too, but we're gonna talk about it, okay? Cooking for one, shopping for one. That was a really hard thing for me to figure out, and it's still a little hard to figure out, but we'll talk about stuff like that. Travel, I love to travel. I'm a solo traveler, so if you're a traveler, put some comments in the bottom. Maybe we can, link up or something. And then also, I'm a new homeowner, so you'll likely see some new homeowner content here as well. I'm not gonna promise DIY stuff. In my mind, I'm gonna be a DIYer. Y'all will find out if that's true or not. I don't know, we'll see. And maybe dating. I'm thinking about jumping back into the dating pool. So anyway, just a little background about me personally. I have 2 sons. One is 28 years old. One is 21 years old. My 28-year-old son is an attorney. So super proud of him. And my youngest son is playing soccer at the University of Denver. So baby, they out there living their lives, okay? And I had to finally come to the space in realization that it's time for me to live my life as well. I worked for a number of years as a nurse, and then I transitioned out of working as a nurse into teaching high school, which is what I've been doing for the past 5 years. And now I'm looking for what's next. I don't know what's next. Like I said, I'm leaning on faith and on God and on my spirit team to help me figure things out. So again, empty nesting can be such a strange transition. There's definitely a lot of grief involved in the beginning. So make sure that you come back so that you can watch my series called The Empty Nester Starter Kit. Okay? We gonna get you there. We gonna help you get through the grief and all those funny stages that come in the beginning, and hopefully get you to creating the life that you want to live, being the best and the brightest and the freest, okay? Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm looking for a life of freedom. And that's what we're going to talk about here. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you check out that next video. Also, introduce yourself in the comments. I want to know, who are you? Where do you live? I live in Houston, Texas, by the way. Who are you? Where do you live? How many children? What are their ages? And what are your plans for your empty nest life? What are you thinking? Like, do you have any major changes that you're gonna make? Are you, just drop it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.